on the subscribe button, especially the bell on the right side. Otherwise, you will miss the latest videos.
Hello everyone, welcome to Saptarishis Astrology YouTube channel. My name is Vidhan Pandya. In this video, I want to talk about how to see the results of transiting Mercury using Astakvarga. Transits of the planets are very important, and before giving any prediction, we should see the promise of natal chart, we should see the dashas in progress, and then we also have to see transiting planet before giving any predictions. We know that Mercury stays in one sign for 30 days. Now, when it moves from one sign to another sign, obviously the results given by Mercury changes. And in this video, I will be talking about a very simple technique on how to see Mercury's transit results in different signs using Astakvarga. This method is given by CS Patel in his book on Astakvarga. And in this method, we use Mercury's Bhinnashtakavarga score to understand the result of Mercury in different signs. So the method goes like this. First, you have to see in which sign Mercury is transiting right now. Then you need to pay attention to the Bhinnashtakavarga score of Mercury for that particular sign. Thirdly, you have to see the results given as per the shloka. I'm going to share the shloka now. So here is the shloka given in the book from CS Patel on Astakvarga. The shloka says that you have to identify the Astakvarga score, Bhinnashtakavarga score for Mercury for that particular sign, and on the basis of the score for that particular sign, the results can be experienced by the native. So here the scores are given from 0 to 8, and 8 being the highest. If you have Mercury transiting in a sign which has 8 bindus, the results are going to be extremely good for you. So if you have 8 bindus in that sign, then the results are like honors from king or government or ruling authorities. It can be working in a private enterprise and people who are like higher ups, like directors or the vice presidents of the company, and in that way you have to apply this shloka. And again, depending on the native, the Desh Kal Patra, you have to apply this shloka. And let's now understand the results of this technique. How do we use this technique using an example? Here, this is one example chart which I've taken. Now, the planets in red are the natal planet. Planets in black are your transiting planets. Now, here what you will see is Mercury is transiting through the Scorpio sign for this native, right? Now, then you have to pay attention to the Bhinnashtakavarga, Mercury's Bhinnashtakavarga, and then you have to pay attention to how many bindus are received by this particular sign of Scorpio in Mercury's Bhinnashtakavarga. And we can see that Mercury is receiving 5 bindus in a Scorpio sign in its own Bhinnashtakavarga. So which means 5 is the score here. Now, if you look back to the shloka, if you have 5 points in Mercury's Bhinnashtakavarga in transit, it gives you results like new friends and relations. So in that way, you can easily identify what will be the result of the transit, Mercury's transit in a particular sign. Now, what we have also done in Saptarishis mobile app is, Saptarishis Astrologer desk app is, we have calculated the Bhinnashtakavarga score for the transiting planet and then given the results of each planet in transit. So here for the same example, you can see for Mercury we have the score of 5, and the results of 5 score is new friends and relations. So all the things are included, and likewise result for all the 7 planets are included here for quick reference. Just look for transit results, especially for slow moving planets, because transit of slow moving planets have much higher say in our lives, right? So we can look at the scores for Saturn and Jupiter. So what is the current transiting score, transiting Astakvarga score for these planets, and what will be the results which can be expected because of this transit. All this can be seen using this transit Bhinnashtakavarga score. I hope whatever I said makes sense to you and you will be able to use this technique. It's a very beautiful technique, very simple to use, and you have all the tools to use it. Thank you for